Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to the few of you here, people coming in, and the people joining us on YouTube. We apologize that we were not able to have Zoom today, but we're glad you can join us in this way. So everybody, welcome wherever you are, in whichever way you're coming. Let's take a moment with this first nigun to just settle and arrive and sing together.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Take a moment with the Shabbat candles to bring in Shabbat together, to let Shabbat arrive, to receive the gift of Shabbat, letting go all that we need to let go so Shabbat can be here with us. Shabbat needs her own space and our time, and sometimes we don't make it. So just take a moment to breathe in, breathe out, and leave out everything that is making Shabbat take time to arrive. We take 3 times from the light of the Shabbat candles. Holy one of blessing,
Holy One of blessing,
your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Oh, your presence fills creation. Baruch ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu להדליק נר, להדליק נר של שבת. שבת שלום.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Let's greet each other with Shabbat Shalom. Make sure to greet someone you don't know and invite you to sit close. Sit close and Shabbat Shalom, people joining us at home. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. What's your name? Hi, Amy. Shabbat Shalom. What's your name? Shai. Very nice to meet you. First time here? Did I've introduced myself already? Okay. Okay, Shabbat Shalom. You want to sit with me or you want to go to the office? You want to sit? Okay. Shabbat Shalom. Ay, 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 ay. Page 2. We're going to sing the first line of the last stanza on page 2. Igale now fros chavivi alai.
Igale, gale, gale.
Ufros chavivi alai. Etzukat, sukat, shalom. Ufros chavivi alai.
Oh, higale, gale, gale, oh, na. Ufros, ufros, habibi alai, etzukat, sukat,
It is our practice during Kabbalat Shabbat to take a few moments to reflect on our week, allowing us to transition from Yom Chol, from the weekdays, to Shabbat, to this holy day. And in that way, lift up moments of gratitude, of blessing from each day of the week. And as we do that, also, as I said earlier, put away, leave out that things during the week that we don't need them for Shabbat. Shabbat is such a great gift of just being and not doing. So take a moment, we'll go each day of the week to try to lift up one thing, one moment. It doesn't need to be a big thing. It can be just, a smell, a conversation, a book, a song you heard, a walk you took. And if you don't remember what you did Monday, Tuesday, it's fine. You can just do it randomly. Doesn't need to be day by day. But just to lift up moments of gratitude this week. So we start with Yom Rishon, Sunday. Sunday just was Labor Day weekend, if you don't remember what was last weekend. Sunday, I know, it feels like it was a long time ago, but it was just Sunday. So we start with Yom Rishon, with Sunday. Page 3, Psalm 95.
Lechu neranena l'Adonai nariya letzuyishenu nekadma fanav betoda bizminot nariya lo
Yom Sheni, Monday, that was Labor Day. Page 5, Psalm 96.
שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בשרו מיום ליום ישועתו, ספרו בגויים כבודו, בכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי
גדול אדוני.
הוא מהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים, כי כל אלוהי עמים אלילים, באדוני שמיים עשה, הוד והדר לפניו, עוז ותפארת במקדשו. עבו לאדוני משפחות עמים, עבו לאדוני כבוד בה, עבו לאדוני כבוד שמו. שאו מנחה ובואו לחצותיו, שכבו לאדוני בעדת קודש, חילו מפניו כל הארץ. אמרו בגויים אדוני מלך, תיכון תבל ואל תימול, ידין עמים ומשנים, ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומלואו, יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו, אז ירננו כל הצייה לפני אדוני, כי בא לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל וצדק ועמים באמונתו. יום שלישי, Tuesday. Page 6, Psalm 97. It's the last two verses. צדיקים באדוני והודו לזכר קודשו. שמחו צדיקים באדוני והודו לזכר קודשו. Yom Revi Wednesday. Psalm 98 on page 8.
זמרו לאדוני בכינור בקול זמרה, בחצוצרות וקול שופר, עלו לפני המלך אדוני. זמרו לאדוני בכינור בקול זמרה, בחצוצרות וקול שופר, עלו לפני המלך אדוני. הירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה, הנהרות עמך וכף יחד על ענייננו. הירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה, הנהרות עמך וכף יחד על ענייננו. לפני אדוני קיווה לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל וצדק, להאמין במשלים. הירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה, הנהרות עמך וכף יחד על ענייננו. הירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה, הנהרות עמך וכף יחד על ענייננו. I'm thanking Noah because this we haven't sung this in a long time, and this is the tune from been singing since I was a kid and a teenager, and it was my mom's favorite song, Zechrona Livracha, which she always asked me to sing to her. So you just brought my mom to this space. So toda. We go now to Yom Chamishi, Thursday, lifting up moments of gratitude from yesterday, Yom Chamishi. I want to share a moment of gratitude for
Okay,
yesterday.
go for it.
at my other job, GAN Academy, I'm leading a new music minyan, where I have like 10 musicians, and we're trying to learn how to do this, how to do sacred music, kind of like we do here. And it was only the second day. The first day was a little hard,
Always.
but this is the second time. And I realized I had the music in front of me. I was like, nigunim are not written on a page. They're like felt in the kishkas. And so I was like, put down your sheet. And I was like, we're going to turn the chords into 3 words: home, the doorway, away, and home. It was 3 chords. It was the one that we sang at the beginning. It's the nigun for this month. And then we sang that, and it all opened up. And then we were really able to play together, all the kids from all their different abilities of music. And what it reminded me is that music and tefillah, real music as prayer, prayer as music, is a journey where we have to start where we are. We have to come home, and then we go on a journey. We go through a doorway, we leave, we feel away, and then that's how we know how to come back home, right? And the igun, the ladder of song, is a journey from where we are through out of our comfort zone into somewhere away that we're reaching, as a way of also then coming back home. It's a journey. It's the home, away, home, doorway, away, home. That's that progression. And once we opened that up, it really opened up. And so that's why I want to invite us, right? That's what Kabbalat Shabbat is, right? It's a bunch of doorways. Each of these psalms, the candle lighting, each prayer, each moment of silence, each one is a doorway, another window, another threshold into Shabbat. So let us feel that. Let us come from inside us, open up to something bigger as a way of coming back home even more deeply. Shabbat.
Thank you. Shkolach. Romemu on page 9, Psalm 99.
I'm grateful because it was a beautiful minyan. That's what I got to do.
We got it.
You got it.
We got it.
Ramemu.
Romemu.
Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'ishtachavu le'ar kodsho. Ramemu. Adonai Eloheinu.
Yom Shishi, Friday, lifting up gratitude from this morning, from today, from the ways we were able, or maybe not so much, to prepare for Shabbat. The ways, gratitude for being able to get here, arrive here, find parking here, whatever it took, right? And just gratitude from this week, practicing gratitude. What a gift Shabbat is. Page 10.
Adonai Yos, le'amo yiten Adonai, yevarech et amo. Adonai Yos, le'amo yiten Adonai, yevarech et amo.
So on Thursday morning, when you were doing the thing with your students singing, I was a little earlier than that. I went to a slichot service at 7 a.m. The Sephardic tradition has slichot all the month of Elul. Very early in the morning, if you live in Israel, in Jerusalem especially, slichot is at 4 a.m. I used to live in Nachlaot, a neighborhood in Jerusalem where it's one Sephardic Mizrahi synagogue next to each other. Actually, I lived on the second floor of the Persian synagogue, so through Elul, I was woken up by their singing and the shofar, so then I went and I tried all the different, ended up going every day to the Kurdi one. But here, we don't have many options, and my spouse, Rabbi Ivan Litter, leads a slichot at Hebrew College at 7 a.m. I think he figured out he would not get people before 7. So I went with my girls and Evan on Thursday at 7 a.m. to Slichot, and it was my first of this season. And these tunes are tunes of home. They're tunes that open my heart, and all the piyutim, all the liturgical poems are just so powerful. The words, the music, it just speaks to the heart, and with simplicity. There's no complexity in the words of these
in these liturgical poems. And the one that stayed with me, and if you read my message yesterday, I spoke a little bit about it, is the one that start with Ben Adam Malech Nirdam, son of Adam, person, human, children of the first creation. Why are you asleep? Why are you falling asleep? And then it goes to, you have to wake up. You have to move fast. You have to wake up. You have to wake up to tshuva. You have to wake up to get closer to God. You can't fall asleep. And the whole piyut and this piyutim, the music of that we sing are also very, they're not Ashkenazi. They're not ay, 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 ay. They are like, very rhythmic. They wake you up right away. And I've been thinking a lot about this notion of being needed to being awake, to be awake. What does it mean to be awake? And not just in the literal form of being awake. Some of us sleep very few hours a day. Some of us at night, some sleep more. But it's not about how awake we are during the day, just physically awake. But in which ways are we awake in the world? In which ways we are awake to our own needs? In which ways we are awake on the needs and the presence of those who are with us, our loved ones, our family, our friends, our communities? In which ways we are awake to what is beyond us, to what's happening in the world? And many times being awake all the time is exhausting, because being aware and awake of everything that's happening is exhausting, because it's one more thing, and it's easier to go to a place of numbness, of not responding, of not wanting to know, of sleepiness. But the piyut comes as like you have to wake up. You cannot be asleep. And Elul this month is really about that, the practice of blowing shofar every day. It's like, whoa, like early, wake up. Just like, get started early in the morning. And we're going to do it in the Ashkenazi tradition. We'll do it a week from tomorrow, Saturday night. Wake up in the middle of the night. We'll be blowing shofar. Saying like, you have to be awake. You have to be awake even when it's dark out there. The early in the morning is supposed to be when it's dark. Late at night is supposed to be when it's dark. You have to be awake even when it's dark. Even when you think you are not supposed to be awake. And this is definitely not a thing about not sleeping. I believe in sleep. I believe in rest. I believe of caring for ourselves. It's not about that kind of being awake or not sleeping this way. But it's a way of in which ways our soul is awake. In which way our soul, our neshama, is awake. So inviting you to reflect on that today, the rest of the month of Elul, maybe the whole year. And if there are sleepy places in your life, what do they need to feel awake and alive and nurtured and loved? What can you do, and what can we do as a community to make sure that everybody feels loved and nurtured and awake and cared for? We welcome Shabbat with Lecha Dodi, page 12. Our practice is for the last stanza of Lecha Dodi. Walk outside to the stairs to welcome Shabbat in and bring Shabbat out, because today we're not doing Zoom. We had some technical issues and we're only doing YouTube. We don't have a computer that will be bringing outside to bring you out, but we'll be coming back. So those of you at home, just keep singing with us and we'll be back. Or as I said a few weeks when we did that, if we don't come back, it's because Mashiach came. But if not, we'll be back. Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela penei Shabbat nekabela Hashamor v'zachor b'dibur echad ishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem ultiferet v'litehillah Lecha Dodi בתוך ההפכה. רב לך שבט בימי הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה, בני שבת נקבלה. Oh, התנערי
Page 13.
מעפר קומי,
לישי בידי תפארתך
תחמי על
על
יד
יד בן
בן
ישי,
ישי,
בית
הלחמי,
קורבן נפשי אל
נפשי גאלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה, בני שבת. In English, in the middle of the page, awake, awake, awake.
Awake, awake,
My love, awake. Your light has come. Arise, be light. Rise now, rise. Sing your song. The splendor of God is open through you. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לא תבושי ולא תיכלמי, מה תשכחי ומה תהמי, בך יחסו אני עמי, ונבנית עיר על תגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, בני שבת נקבלה. איי איי איי
והיום שיסה שוסייך
ורחקו כל מבלייך, יסיס עלייך אלוהיך, כמסוס לב ואהבה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. איי 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 ימין ושמאל תפרוצי, ואת אדוני תריצי. על ידי בן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, בני שבת נקבלה. איי איי איי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, בני שבת נקבלה. איי איי איי, לך דודי איי 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 שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, בני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצלה, אותו חמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה, איי, 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 לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה, איי, 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 יללה, יללה, יללה,
¿Cómo está? Bien, mejor. Operación. Ay, 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 ay,
בני שבת,
בני שבת, Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Psalm 92, מזמור שיר ליום השבת on page 15.
Two lines from the bottom. Or Yenuvun Beseva. Or Yenuvun Beseva. Teshainim Verananim Iyu. Teshainim Verananim Iyu. Ay, 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 da, da, da. Edotecha, 3 lines from the bottom, 16. Nehnu me'od lebeit Chana b'kodesh Adonai
Shabbat Shalom
Shabbat
again.
Shalom.
It's
Shabbat
great to be
Shalom.
with all of you this Shabbat. And it's Parshat Teitze. We are arriving to the end, towards the end of the book of Dvarim, of Deuteronomy, of the 5 books of Moses. As we end the year, we end the rings in the Torah. And as all the Torah portions in this part of the book, it's all kind of repetition of, not all of them repetitions, but it's coming back to a lot of the laws that we learned throughout the Torah, and Moshe directing the people of Israel before they are going to enter the land, with all the ways they need to build a society that will be good and sustainable and just, and giving them all these laws. And Parshat Teitze is like one of those Torah portions that has a lot of stuff. Some of it's totally random. Like it goes from family laws to war laws, like laws during war, through things that are connected, you know, about how we take care of those most need, of the widow and of the poor, and then like it goes on, and it's just, it feels very random in a way, because you have all these kind of things, some of them that are those verses in the Torah that makes us feel very proud of, because it teaches about a just society, and then we take care of the most needy, and that we make sure that there's no poverty in the world. And some of them that we try to skip because it doesn't make any sense, because it's old, because it's not progressive enough, etc., etc. And it goes all of it. And the question is how we read this parasha in the eyes of our times, understanding what were the values behind all these laws. And again, some of them still relevant as they're written, some of them feeling less relevant to our own society. And of course, we read Torah with interpretations, understanding the rabbis understood that there was for us to read these texts, understanding them in the context of the time. And in it we have this rather simple, not very complex mitzvah about what do you do if you are walking around and you see an ox or a sheep that gone astray. Right? Because you walk around and then there's a sheep there and you don't know who it belongs to. So you can translate that to our time. Or in other places, there is a sheep and you don't know who it belongs to.
And the Torah says, this is in chapter 22, verse 1, it says, you must take it back to your peer. You have to go and return it. Now, this is not, a small thing. This is, you have to return the ox or the sheep. This takes effort, right? This is not like you just found a pen there and you go to your classmate and you return the pen. This is like, you have to go, and I know not, this is where I would ask the farmer, but I know nothing about how I would move an ox or a sheep to bring it to the to the owner of it. But that's what you have to say. And then the Torah says, and by the way, you have to do the same thing for their donkey and for their garment and for anything that your fellow Israelite loses you find, you must not remain indifferent. You have to return it. And from here, and it's not the only place we find it, we learn about the mitzvah, a Shabbat Avedah, the mitzvah of returning something that is lost. It is a mitzvah to return something that is lost. You find something, you have to do an effort. You don't just leave it in the... you find something and you put it on the sideway. No, you have to go and call the local police and tell them you found that wallet or that ID or put it in the Facebook group. I don't know, I'm in the Brookline Facebook group. There's always people finding keys in the park. There's always a picture of a key in the park that someone found. And it's very beautiful how people use that. Oh, I lost my key. Oh, I found your key. And then people are... And that's our modern way of returning the ox and the sheep, right? And what is so powerful about this is the wording. And we know that Torah uses words that have meaning. They are not just because. The word that it is used in all these texts is that you are not allowed to, in Hebrew, lo tuchal leitalem. You cannot be indifferent. And then it says, it says it a few times, le'italamta mehem. And the word le'italem, to be indifferent, which is to hide yourself. You cannot hide yourself for that you find. It's very easy to walk, see something that it lost, and I didn't see it. I just walked by. And it's saying, no. You cannot ignore it. You cannot hide from it. And Rashi takes the word leitalem, and he said, that means kovesh ayin ke'ilu eino ro'eu, which is exactly that you cannot close your eyes tight, shut, close, as if you don't see it. You cannot do that. When you see something that's gone astray, something that got lost, you can't say it's nothing to do, it's not connected to me. I can walk by and nothing will happen, and just walk by and close your eyes as if it didn't happen or it wasn't there. And it is true about the wallet or the keys that we find, or the ox or the sheep that we find on the streets, but it's even more profound than that. It's about how we walk in the world. Do we walk in the world just looking to our own things? And when we see something that went astray, that got lost on the way around us, in our families, with our loved ones, in our world, do we try to bring it back, to return it, to turn it around? Or do we close our eyes tight, and presume not to see it? And, no one will know. No one saw me. And it's a very profound and not easy question. And it's not easy all the time to be responding to everything that we see. It's impossible. But we cannot not do it. We cannot ignore it. And this goes back to what I said earlier about being awake. We need to be awake to that which has gone astray in the world around us and turn it around. Return it, turn it around, which is a journey of tshuva, which is the journey we are at now. So may we take these words of Torah to inspire us in our days ahead during the month of Elul, and hopefully on the year to come. Shabbat Shalom. If you're able to rise for Baruch Hu, please do so, page 19. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, עמד יבדביו. אמן.
We are
just stay there?
loved, loved, loved
By unending love, oh, by unending love, we are loved, 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 by unending love, by unending. My daughter is here. אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו ושוכבנו וקומנו נשיח וחוקקה ונשמח בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם בלילה, באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. We'll read silently pages 21 to 23. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי ואתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמן. Page 25, the blessing of redemption, the blessing of גאולה. ומלכותו ורצון קיבלו עליהם מרים משה בני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילים ראו בניך בוקעם לפני משה, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי יפת אדוני יד יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Page 26. Cause us eternal, our God, to lie down for shalom, and help us arise, our ruler, to life. Spread over us the shelter of your shalom, and fix in us good counsel in your presence. Save us from the sake of your name, and shield us. Keep far from us enmity, illness, strife, hunger, and fear. Keep oppressors from confronting and pursuing us. Let us be covered by the shadow of your wings, for you are our protector and helper. Mercy and compassion is your rule. God are going out and are coming in for life and for shalom, from this time forth and forever. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Baruch ata Adonai, הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל, ועל ירושלים ועל כל העולם. We rise as you are able, if you are able. Page 27 for Beshamru. Beshamru bnei Israel et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Hayayim beini uven bnei Yisrael oti leolam, ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et haaretz, ubayom השביעי שבת וינפש. The Chatzi Kaddish on page 28. We transition to the silent Amidah, the silent standing meditation. We have our faith quilts that guide us and inspire us during this time. On my right is the faith quilt of Chesed, loving kindness, and on left is Gvura, strength, boundary. So I invite you to find a different place to stand if you need more Chesed this week, more loving kindness. If you need a little more Gvura, a little boundaries, a little backbone, a little strength, you need to find the balance. If you want to face east, Yerushalayim, that's towards those windows, just find a different place to stand. We transition with the Chatzi Kaddish and then the silent time of the Amidah. יתגדל והתקדש שמר רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב אמרו, יש מרבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך, יתברך והשתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה, ויתהלל, שמד הקדושה, לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמי Olam chesed yibane. Olam chesed yibane. Olam chesed yibane. You may be seated. Or no, just remain standing. Aleinu, page 44. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו גויי ארצות, ולא שמנו משפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו עמהם, וגורלנו עם כל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
והשב אותם
והשב אותם
אל לבביך,
אל לבביך,
כי אדוני
כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, הוא האלוהים.
והשב אותם
It's on page 45, the 4 lines from the bottom. והשב אותה, אוי אל לבביך, אוי כי אדוני הוא האלוהים. 46. ונאמן והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. You may be seated. We extend our condolences to TBZ member Shoshana Kornmeyer and Stanley and Ezra Nate on the death of Shoshana's father, Saul Korn. This week will be a Shiva memorial service this Sunday at Shoshana's house. This week we will commemorate the yahrzeit of Peter Arno, Leonard Books, Eileen Patricia Dougherty, Donald Fritzson, Morris Handler, Pearl Kirshner, Ethel Levine, William Manning, Batia Margalit, Jason Pollack, Aaron Port, Raphael Rubin, Laura Schulman, Avram Sender, Nancy Andrews Simon, Moshe Tolmach, William Wurz, Harry Bellner, Harold Bloom, Edith Finland, Hannah Fleischman, Hope Haxma, David Kapstein, and Hyman Wolf. If you are mourning or commemorating a yahrzeit or your custom is to rise for the mourner's Kaddish, please do so on page 48. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
Amen.
בעלמה דברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יאשלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן.
Amen.
You may be seated. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shalom,
Welcome
Shabbat
to those
Shalom.
of you who are here for the first time or those of you who are here every Shabbat. I invite you when we finish to stay for a few minutes outside so we can say Shabbat Shalom, introduce each other. Jess, all the way from California. So nice you're visiting. We miss you. Shabbat Shalom. We have a lot going on as preparation for the high holidays tomorrow morning, Shabbat morning services as usual, but in the afternoon also we have an incredible program from 6 to 8:30 tomorrow night, which starts at 6 with an incredible conversation between Minister Clementina Cherry and Rabbi Susan Offit to talk about From Pain to Purpose. Clementina Cherry is the founder of the Louis D. Brown Institute, the Mother Work for Peace, and she'll be talking about, with Rabbi Susan Offit, the work of From Pain to Purpose, and talk about forgiveness and how we enter this time of high holidays. There will be then Soda Shlishit, we'll have a meal, and then we'll do singing with Noah, preparing for the high holidays, learning some of the new tunes that we're planning to introduce, and we'll finish with Havdalah. So that's tomorrow at 6. Even if you didn't RSVP, you can come. It's okay. Then we have classes on Zoom every week preparing for the high holidays. This coming week is with Judith Cates, Dr. Judith Cates on Tuesday. And then next Shabbat, we have Friday night. It's coming back. Shabbat Nariya, it's next Friday. If you've never been at Shabbat Nariya, come next Friday. It is this on steroids, right? It's like been with musicians and a lot of people and singing. We hope you join us next Shabbat. It's longer because we sing more, 6 to 8 next Friday night. So join us. And then Saturday night, 2 weeks in a row, we're sleeping over here, I think, huh? Next Saturday night is Slichot, and we have a full program beginning with meditation, and then followed by a class with Rabbi David Jaffe, and then Slichot led by Rabbi Evan Leader and Noah and a few other of us. So, and that goes until 1 a.m. next Saturday night. So check our website for all this information, or if you get our emails. And most importantly, if you want to join us for the high holidays, if you're a TVZ member, you got a lot of emails and told you how to, you're getting your tickets and your membership. And if you're not a member, if you want to join us, call us or email us. We'll be happy to welcome you. Just let us know you're coming and joining us and getting tickets so you can be with us for the high holidays, which are happening in 2 weeks. Okay, yay. It's going to be great. And I am solo parenting this Shabbat, my daughter, because Eben and Alma, my oldest, are at a Shabbat retreat, a Shabbaton of Hebrew College for the rabbinical school. So I have a helper the whole Shabbat, right? Yes, a very good one. So she's great. So that's it. Come, everybody. Like we can all bless each other for Shabbat. Everybody blessing. Come. Can I bless you? No, they went to Yavne for the Shabbaton. No, it's not in November. No. Come closer. Let's make room for everybody. הנה, זאת אמא של הדס, זאת יותר מקדה. ואת נעמי את מקדה? Come, come, a little closer.
יברכך
אדוני וישמרך. יאר אדוני. Come here, James. פניו אליך. ויחונך יישא אדוני פניו אליך. Marcos, venga, venga por acá. וישם לך שלום.
שלום, 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 שלום,
שלום, שלום. וישם לך שלום.
שלום, 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 שלום,
שלום, וישם לך שלום, וישם לך שלום, סברי חבריי,
לחיים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן.
אמן, אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה ורצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת עם כל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. שבת שלום לחיים.
עושה שלום עם רמה.
Shabbat shalom to people at home. Thank you for joining us. Kol Israel. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel.
ואמרו,
אמרו
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Let's go outside. Let's schmooze. There's some snacks there too. Shabbat shalom. Yeah, you can have a snack.